Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Uncle Louie, Theo, and Filthy P here. We got a special episode today. So I'm just going to start with the intro and you can figure out what it is. I mean, look at our hats, look at our background. Before Hollywood, before the palm trees and freeways, before the Lakers called it home, Los Angeles was a baseball town only, waiting to be born. And when the Dodgers made the move from Brooklyn, Boogie Down, is that Boogie Down? Boogie Down, Brooklyn?
That's the Bronx.
That's the Bronx? Oh, okay.
Boogie Down, Brooklyn. Money making Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn to the West Coast, that was in 1958, everything changed. They didn't just bring a team, they brought an identity.
Oh, yeah, man.
They brought a culture.
Yep.
They brought a different color, Dodger blue.
A movement, bro.
A movement.
Yeah.
A sound. And most importantly, a heartbeat. The new heartbeat of LA.
Mm-hmm.
From the painful history of Chavez Ravine to Fernando Mania, from my boy Jackie Robinson breaking barriers, to Gibson, not Mel Gibson, Kirk Gibson's walk-off home run. Yeah, Gibby. The Dodgers became more than a team. They became part of our culture, part of the people. Dodger blue runs through the veins in this city. Today, we're talking legacy, loyalty, heartbreak, and hope. This is a story of how one team shaped a city and became a symbol of unity, pride, and pure West. I can never do the West Coast style. There you go. The Dodgers have just entered the World Series again, back to back, and more importantly, you know what? You know also where they have entered.
Your heart.
My heart's got no more room for anything else. I got no soul. They're entering the gentleman's hour.
Ah, nice. It's time for that Dodger blue intro, dog.
It's time for Dodger baseball. Love it, love it. Okay. All right, brother. Here we go.
That was
all right. All right, Unc. This is one of my favorite subjects, bro. I've been a diehard Dodger fan from birth, bro. From birth, my first diapers were Dodger diapers, bro. Dodger blue. Till I shit all over them. Yeah. So let's give a little history first. You know, for the people that maybe aren't fans or don't know everything.
For those listeners out in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, because we are worldwide.
Yeah, we're worldwide.
Worldwide, Mr. World. What is it, Mr. Worldwide? Who is that?
Pitbull.
Yeah. Okay, so the team was founded in 1883. In 1883, shit, wasn't the Civil War still going on during it? What the heck? No, maybe that was
that's a different history lesson. Come on.
Okay, all right. The team was founded in 1883 in Brooklyn, New York, but you know, originally we weren't called the Dodgers, so they had several nicknames. People called them the Bridegrooms and the Robins. I don't know. I didn't delve in too much to find out why, but officially they did not become the Dodgers until 1932. World War I? How were they playing during World? Okay, anyways, 1932. Highlights: Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in 1947. It took that long to let a black play baseball?
Come on, bro. look at the times now, dog. Come on. Ain't that crazy?
Right.
Isn't that far-fetched?
Yeah, you're right. It isn't. Yeah, that's crazy. The team moved to LA. So this is this is the biggest effect on us. They moved to LA in 1958. But the MLB said you can only move under one condition. That damn shitty, crappy New York Giants also had to move to California. And so, of course, we got LA. What did they get? San Francisco,
Let's go.
bro.
Come
Hey,
on,
nobody
man.
wants to be up there, bro. Nobody wants to be up
No.
there. That toilet. No, I'm sorry. We probably have some listeners up there. My daughter go to school up there, so I know they
Yeah,
listen.
we got. Oh
Okay.
yeah, we got the Frisco chapter of the
Yeah,
Blue Universe. Yeah,
yep, yeah. So we got to
yeah.
chill. We got to chill. Um, so they moved to LA, and then the Giants moved to Frisco. And I heard one time Ben Scully tell a story that didn't even start the rivalry. That kind of did, but there was initially like the Giants were trying to get in the playoffs, and the team the Dodgers were playing was also like tied with the Giants, and the Dodgers lost to them. And I think they said the Giants
Just
felt that
cool,
they did
man.
that on
Right?
purpose just
Yeah.
to help. And so then that whole started the whole like F the Dodgers or whatever. And then, there's been that rivalry's been going on forever. But the first game played in LA was actually at, do you know where?
The Coliseum, bro.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Hey, look at you! Look
Come
at
on, now
you,
you run
Mr.
trivia
Knowledge,
basketball.
bro. Hey, I'm gonna run you on Jeopardy, bro. The
Shit.
LA Memorial Coliseum. The
Uh-huh.
first championship was won in 1959, so the very next year.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
the team didn't move until Dodger Stadium until 1962. So damn, they weren't there for a minute, and they won the World Series the very next year in 1963. 65. So I think that was Koufax. 81. Who remembers El Toro?
Yeah, no,
Fernando. 1988. The Bulldog, Hershiser,
yeah,
all of those fools.
that's one
Kurt,
that strike for me off for sure. 88
here
for
you go.
sure.
Kurt Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, 2020, which people don't count because that was COVID. 2024, last year. Look at this. Look at this. Woo! And then, do we have room for 2025 on here?
Yeah, no,
I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it, but that's a little history. So today we're talking Dodgers, bro. We're talking. We're going to talk a little bit about their effect on our community, and then kind of our little personal stories. So again, like always, I got questions. Here's the first one, Unc. If the Dodgers never left Brooklyn, would LA still be a major sports city the way it is today?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. There's a lot of money out there, and you know when you have money, you have a lot of opportunities, and obviously LA. Come
I
on,
agree.
dude. How could they
Yeah,
not have a team? I mean,
yeah.
I'm glad the Dodgers came here. I mean, obviously there's some backstories or whatever, but I mean, for the overall picture, like I have a lot of fun memories with the Dodgers. I don't know if I could root for any other team, or I mean, obviously it'd probably be like a new expansion team that didn't exist, but yeah, for sure they have to have another team for sure.
So you're right. I feel the same way. Either way, LA's too big of a market.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, LA is now primarily Hispanic, Latino, whatever you call. They love soccer, but they also love their baseball. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in Mexico,
Yeah,
baseball is
yeah.
a big time sport.
Oh yeah,
Especially with
yeah.
Fernando coming over. But imagine if it was the Cardinals or something. Like, could you see yourself right now with a red St. Louis or LA hat with red, and it's like
The LA Cardinals.
we kind of lucked out by getting the Dodgers,
Mm-hmm.
and now like I can't imagine not wearing or
Any
seeing
other.
that blue LA hat. It like as soon as you walked out, as soon as you got on camera and I saw that LA hat, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got a little bit hard, a little, not a lot, not a lot,
Whoa,
not a
whoa,
lot, not a
whoa,
lot,
whoa.
not a lot, because I'm not on
Hey,
a blue pill, but it
the
looks good, bro. That's
well,
instant.
Dodger Blue, Dodger Blue.
That's instant, bro. Yeah, that's instant. So I think now it's like it's taken on a life of its own, the whole LA, and kind of like how New York has like the Yankees, like Jay-Z, all them. Like I made the Yankee hat more famous than like that's now you see that hat, it's like, oh, New York, New York. Now you see this LA, we're LA, bro. So it's like, yeah. So I think either way, we still would have had a major big time sports team, but I'm just glad it all fell into place and it happened to be the Dodgers. Like it was cool. But all right, how about like your opinion? How has the Mexican American culture mixed with the Dodgers, or has it at all mixed?
Well, I think it's like deeply mixed, bro. It's completely molded each other, and I mean, I think it offsets whatever. I mean, obviously, like I said, there's some backstory and history, and people are going to tell you some things and whatever. But I mean, that's with anything. But I just think it's like, I don't know about you, bro, but I just see it everywhere, dude. I can drive down to work, out in the valley, and you see it from everywhere, bro. You see people in like, some nice cars, some Bentleys. They'll be rocking the LA hat. You see gardeners, bro,
Mm-hmm.
working
Mm-hmm.
hard, bro, under the sun with the little LA hats. It's
Right.
everywhere, bro. I think it's they've embraced it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, whether you like it or not, it's part of the culture. No matter
Right.
what. Yeah.
Perfect. And so, but what I think you were kind of alluding to when you were like, yeah, the how it started. So initially, when O'Malley family, I guess, was looking at where they want to put the stadium, they're like, oh, damn, look at this, right outside of downtown. Perfect. There's a little ravine. We have room for park. But guess what? There was a whole community there,
Yeah.
of Mexican Americans, and they kicked them out basically. They basically said, hey, we'll offer you this to move,
Or
but if you
else.
don't take it,
Or
you're
else.
you're getting kicked
Yeah.
out. Yeah, so it's either you take it and you move, or you don't take it, you say we're just gonna kick you out, whatever. So a lot of people don't know that whole back history, like how it kind of got started. But I mean, look at the whole West Coast, how it was originally Mexico. And so it's like, yeah, I mean, a lot of the origin stories of our teams, of our family, of
Yeah.
our people are rooted in some bad shit. And
Yeah.
that was before our time. It sucks. The O'Malleys are no longer even owner. I mean, it's gone on since then. So it's like, the only thing that kind of upset me this year is that I heard the main dude, the main CEO of the Dodgers, that Mark Walters. He wasn't really doing anything when they were doing all those ice raids. At least like speak out, hey, on behalf of
Yeah.
Dodger fans, that's our number one fan base. We stand with them. And then I found out that he invests in some of those prisons where they're taking
Yeah.
the
The
immigrants.
concentration camps or whatever.
Yeah, the
The ice
concentration
camps. The ice
camps,
camps. Yeah. Yeah.
the ice camps, and they said he even invests in some technology that they're using to like through technology to find immigrants. I don't know how they do that, but so that kind of that saddens me. But you know what? So for a while, I was like, I'm not going to any games. That's bullshit. I can't. But in the end, I think the Dodgers, how you were saying, it's taken over the whole city. It's taking it the culture now. It's bigger than this fucking Mark
Yeah.
Walters guy. Like he's the
Yeah. I
owner,
think. Yeah.
whatever. But
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna not follow. The Dodgers are bigger than that now. It's bigger than that one guy. I don't like giving him my money, but you know what?
but here's my money. No, you know
But
what?
here's my money.
I think with anything you're gonna find some sort of negative,
Yeah.
and I mean they're in
Yeah.
it to make money, bro.
Yeah.
I
100%.
mean, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm not trying to like sweep it under the rug, but I mean, yeah, like you said,
He has a different view than we have.
yeah. I don't think he's not embedded in this culture. He's not from here.
Exactly.
And if he is, I mean, he didn't grow up the same way.
Right.
But
Hey,
you
at
know,
least he's putting money into the team, not like that last. What was that? Frank McCourt. That it was
Frank
just.
McCourt was the word. He's still
Was
getting
that?
paid, right?
Yeah. He owns all the parking
The
lots.
parking lot, dude. Damn, man,
Cannot get rid of
they
that
were the
fool.
worst.
That
They were the
fool.
worst owners, bro.
Oh, how bad was that?
That
How bad was
whole,
that there was such an uprise that people were just like,
yeah.
we're not going to go unless you change owners.
It just those times sucked. Those they were not good.
Suck.
They were not.
And you
they were
remember
not
that
good.
time too? That was when all the fights. It was like crazy. That was when that one dude from San Francisco got jumped and
But I think
put
because he
into a
cut back on
coma.
like security.
Yeah,
and
he
was
cut
cutting
back on
corners
everything.
left and right because
Yeah,
they didn't have money, bro.
exactly.
He couldn't afford it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's a lot, but he was barely like a low end millionaire, and he bought the Dodgers at that time by just all these investors that did it. So it wasn't even like it was his money. Now he's rich because he made,
Yeah, and no, he's not that rich because didn't they get divorced? Didn't, like, the wife take
Oh,
half
his
or
wife.
something?
You're right. Hey,
Oh,
on that one, I'm on the wife's side. Good job.
for real. Man, that was a mess. That was
a
not.
mess.
Yeah,
But that's my point, is that these teams now are bigger than just the owners. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, 'cause I
so
mean, look at any other franchise that has a lot of money and a lot of fans.
oh
You're
yeah,
gonna find stuff you don't like. The Cowboys,
right,
the Yankees. I mean, everybody has money. They have so much money that they invested in so many different
right.
things that at the end of the day, you don't really realize like shit. Like I just invested in this, and it could have been something that wasn't an ice camp until ice
Right.
became what it is now.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
so it is what it is. But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely our culture, Mexican American, are mixed in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
To the
them
Dodgers, they're
fully-
tied.
fully.
They're tied in. They're tied
Yeah.
in tight. Okay, do you remember what your earliest kind of Dodger memory? It doesn't have to be a game, just kind of your earliest memory that you were introduced to the Dodgers, or you remember watching the Dodgers, something about the Dodgers.
You know what? Yeah, mine started with my dad. My dad, he number one Dodger fan all my life. I mean, he lived Dodger blue. He loved the Dodgers. I mean, even now, I think he would. If there was a way we could get him to watch it or listen to it, I mean, he'd be all for it. But yeah, I mean, I remember he would listen to it on the radio when it wasn't on TV. He would watch
Yeah,
it. You know, he paid. I think I've said it before. He paid for Dodger Vision, which was like a premium service on cable to
that's
watch home
crazy.
games because home games
Yeah,
weren't televised,
yeah,
and we would go to games, and that's the number one thing that you will. I mean, there's so many pictures of him with his Dodger hat, his
yeah.
scrappy little Dodger hat that was all
That's
dusted and whatever, but he
yeah, that's
rocked
dope
it.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Uh,
So I think that's my oldest, like
it's
earliest
just
memory.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And that's the same for me. My family has been Dodger fans since the beginning. I don't really remember like 1981. I was too young. I don't remember the championship. That was when
yeah. I don't
Fernando
remember.
came in. But I
I
remember
don't.
posts. I remember posts after that Fernando. But like you, I remember my first real was like 88.
Yeah,
Um,
it was hard,
and
bro.
I just those whole 80s. So I remember one of the first times we were living in Silmar, and I remember my mom had the game on like a Sunday, and that's how much like fans the household was. That my dad was at work, me and my sister just there playing, sitting around. I think I told this around, and my mom had the game on, and she's just like cleaning or whatever. But we always had the game on. And then I remember after she was done in the kitchen cleaning, she came and just sat down, and we're just sitting down watching the game. And I'm just like, "Fuck, this is dope." And I didn't even really know about baseball yet. I was probably a couple years old or whatever, but it was like it just always felt comfortable. And then hearing Vin Scully, that voice, just
Bro,
kind of
yeah.
just brought you in. It was just like, who is this guy? This storyteller? Like, this is just I could listen to
I
this
mean,
guy all
just
day.
slick, bro. Slick.
Slick.
Like that fool could just speak.
Yeah, he would just go into stories, and it's just like, but
Hmm.
his stories were beautiful just because of his voice and
Yeah.
the way he
And
could.
just
He
carry
was a
it.
storyteller.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So those are kind of my earliest memories. And then I remember once I got into like grade school, we started going to games, and I remember that was cool, getting the food
Yeah.
and just being there. The first time you see the stadium, like this is huge, bro. Like compared to
Oh, yeah.
TV,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was just like,
But,
so those are my kind of earliest memories that just brought me in. But I don't remember when I started to become a Dodger fan. I just always was, and
it was just part of you. It
I
was
don't.
part of every
Yeah,
day. Every day.
I didn't know any different. I didn't
Yeah.
know any different. Okay, who's there, or to you, who's the most hated rival? Who do you hate the most out of the teams they play?
Oh, the Giants, bro. The Giants for sure. But
Okay,
that's like all time. I'm gonna say Giants all time.
okay,
But right now, lately it's been the Padres, dude.
Padres. Okay, that's what I wanted to
Padres.
get.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because they're so arrogant and they haven't done shit. At least the
They haven't done
Giants have
anything.
won. The
Yeah.
Giants have won. I respect them. I always hated them, but I think I hate
Yeah.
the Padres more right now because they're little assholes, and they beat us one time in the series and didn't even win the World Series.
Yeah. They didn't do
They
squat.
beat us in the second round.
They got beat by the Brewers, right, or something like
Yeah, and
that.
then they got beat the next round. It's like, bro, how are you? That's your claim to fame. So
Because yeah,
and they're
like
they're
you said,
cocky.
yeah, the Giants won. They were a
Yeah,
dynasty for like
right.
I think like 12 and like 13 and 15 or something like that. They won like
Yeah,
three
they're
out of
like
five or something.
yeah. Remember
But
they
the
used to
Padres
win
haven't
every
done
other year.
anything, bro. Anything. They've gone to a couple World Series, but they didn't do
Yeah,
anything. They
and
won.
that's when I used to live in San Diego, and I used to actually like them a little. Like I'd watch because I like Tony Gwynn. They had a couple dudes. They had that clothes that would come out to that Hell's Bells, so I would at least watch it. I never
Trevor Hoffman.
Hoffman. I never
Yeah.
rooted against the Dodgers, but I was like, I'll at least watch it, and all right, they're entertaining. But I like Tony Gwynn.
yeah,
I
you were
like
local.
Tony Gwynn.
There was like your local
Yeah,
team
he went to San
in
Diego
your school.
State. He was a
Yeah.
good guy, so it's like, all right, I like him. But they were like unassuming, and they weren't cocky. This whole new team with Machado, and they're staring everybody
Tatis.
down, and they're
I
out,
can't
and
stand Tatis,
Tatis, they're
bro.
assholes,
Machado.
bro. They're just assholes. So now
That
it's
other
like, and
homeboy,
then
what was it? The left fielder. Remember he got into with the
Soto, Juan Soto.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
was it not?
no.
He was a
I
dick
don't remember
too.
his name, but yeah.
But and their fans are assholes. Like you go down there, they're a bunch of pricks, bro. And I was like, when I was down there, yeah, when they were in the World Series, everybody was the biggest fan. As soon as they lost and those teams went to shit, nobody cared. Like you can go to a Dodger game any year if they're in first place or last place, and people will still go to the games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People love same thing like the Raiders. As shitty as we are, people will
Whoa.
the
The
fan
fan base maybe, but not the
the fan
not
base the
not
fan
not
base.
the not the team dynasty, but
No, not the team. But I'm saying the
no.
fans
But you know,
still show up for that crap.
the one thing I will never understand with the Padres is, do they not like their uniform? Like they picked the ugliest uniforms, bro. Dookie Brown and piss yellow. Come on,
Or those weird the neon one.
yeah, bro. Damn, like a Scarface on cocaine or something.
Yeah, but you know what I think is because they're not in LA. LA's the big brother, so it's like
So you're
they're trying to
trying to
be
do something.
different. They're trying to be a little bit weird. And it's just like you're right. It's just go back to those old blue ones, or I don't even know the original word was the shit brown, huh?
It
And
was
then they went
brown,
to
yeah. Remember
blue.
they used to have that little fryer and that thing in the
Yeah.
back.
Oh, the Friar Tuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
It was
Come
ugly,
on, man. Hey,
ugly.
they're a mess, bro. They're a mess. All
Yeah,
right.
I feel
So
bad
that's
for them.
also I have the same answer. Okay. What's your favorite Dodger gear that you've had over the years? Like, is it jersey,
Just a hat, bro. The
hat?
hat, number one, number
Okay.
one, bro.
I've never had a legit jersey, like a professional, one that costs $200 or $300. I don't even know what they cost now.
Yeah,
I've had just like the bootleg or the eBay or the knockoffs or whatever. Just because I've always wanted a pure white Dodger jersey, but I'm afraid she's gonna have mustard. That doesn't come out of white, so I'm like, ah. So now
yeah.
I'm kind of over it. I don't really rock jerseys as much as when I was young. Now I'm just all about, hey, give me a pure hat. You're right, and then I just go with whatever. But one of my favorite Dodger gears or Dodger outfit, where I can remember, is I have a badass jacket that I bought. God dang, this is back when they were probably the early 2000s. Remember, they were kind of making the playoffs, but then they never went to the World Series. But they would always make the playoffs, or whatever. I bought a nice because they were making the playoffs and it's cold. You got to have
Yeah.
a jacket. And I bought that nice. It's like a little puffy. It's nice, bro. It cost me like almost $200, but I still have it. It's clean. Anytime one of my daughters might have taken it because the last time they were up there, we got to go to the game. Can we take the jacket? And I'm like, all right, but you better
I'll
not
bring
lose it.
it
You better
back.
bring
Take care of
my
it. Yeah.
favorite jacket. And then my sister bought the exact same jacket, but in brown. And that shit's dope too. I'm like, dang, that's nice. So it's like,
Yeah, you have to
that
wrap it
sticks
in
out to me.
plastic.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Bubble wrap that sucker when you bring it home. But no, I love that jacket, but I just love a pure hat. You know what I mean? I
Bro,
love the OG just blue and white hat. Like, damn, it sets it off, bro. Gets me
now, now,
hard.
now that you're mentioning this, so I bought the blue the spring training jersey, right? It's got the
Mhm.
Dodgers. It's a blue one, and I bought it. And it must have been under McCourt. I'm gonna say it was under McCourt, the McCourt ring, and I got it to number 5, and I had customized it. I bought it online, whatever, and I put Aguilar, right?
Oh, dope. Yeah, yeah.
I was like, wow, hell yeah!
That's
It cost
dope.
me it cost me a good amount. Okay,
Yeah, that's dope.
so when I bought it, it was during the off season, right? So it turned out, I guess they had come up with something, and it was that one season where they didn't have the last names on the back.
Oh yeah, that
Or
was
they just had
weird.
them,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, bro. So they couldn't do it. I
Oh,
bought
they
it on like
wouldn't do it?
yeah, I bought it like on MLB.com or something, one of the websites, like Fanatics or something. And then when I got it, they didn't have it, and it had a little letter that said that due to the copyright or whatever for the league or the trademark, they're not doing the last names on the jersey. I was like, oh, bro. So
That's
I still
straight
have it.
bullshit.
I still have it. It's at
Oh,
the number 5
wow.
and nothing on the back
Bro,
at all.
just go get it. Just have somebody put the lettering on it.
I mean, yeah, but now I can probably get another one. I can get a new one.
Yeah. That's fire though, Aguilar.
But Cat,
You know
Cat
what?
has one that says Aguilar, but I
That's dope.
yeah,
That's dope. I think one
shout
time
out Cass.
George Aguilar Senior,
Yeah,
and like it was an old picture I saw like on Facebook or something. It was like him, Mike, maybe even like Felix, and then Georgie, and
and
then
George,
Georgie's
yeah,
son, and
yeah,
they all
and I
and they
think
all
Robert.
had
Yeah,
and Robert, and they all turned around and they had the jersey. I think everybody had that said
yeah,
Aguilar, and I was just like, that's sick, bro. That
yeah,
dope. How dope is that? You
yeah.
know what? Hey, you're getting me hot.
I
I
bought
think
it.
I'm gonna surprise Desiree after this is over, I'm just gonna take everything off. No, not yet,
Well,
not yet. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the shirt off. I'm gonna take my pants off. Should I leave the boxers, or should I just go take it all off?
You gotta leave the box.
And I'm just gonna go in with a Dodger hat, and then see if that turns her on. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. You can go for it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I know what to tell you.
You're texting her right now.
No.
No,
I said I'm not gonna do those on the regular ones. Okay.
Yeah, but this is a serious one. This is a funny one.
This is a joking one. Okay, I'll keep it open. See if something hits. Okay, so bro, you can't go wrong with Dodger gear, bro. It's just
man.
It's sick. It's dope, bro. It's dope.
I'm telling you, the LA is so iconic.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love that they have so many different designs now. They got the different patches on the side. They got the dope.
It's dope. It's dope, bro. You
can rock it with anything, bro. You know what? That's one of the flexes that I have is that when I work, every now and then I'll wear hats because like that's why I need a haircut or whatever. So I started going to Lids, bro, and just buying like fitted hats.
Yeah.
When I wasn't where I'm at now, I would buy hats, but they'd be like snapbacks or whatever because they're cheaper. But I'm like, now I'm buying fitted hats for work. Like, dude, this is dope. I love that LA hat. Bro.
Yeah, I love it too. How you said it's iconic, bro. And that pure blue and white is just it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
The original,
okay.
yeah, for sure.
OG. All right. What do you think about people that are from LA, born, raised, whatever, but they don't root for the Dodgers? Maybe they root for the Angels. I know a couple family members that root for the Angels. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't. Okay, to me, if you're from LA and you don't like the Dodgers, I just want to know why.
Right. I don't exactly why.
I have people that I know that are Giants fans. People that I know that are Angels fans, Yankees fans. Like, well, why? You're in LA. Like, what did they do to you? I have a homeboy
right.
that he is a Braves fan. One day, I don't know, we were hanging out, and I asked him, and you know what he said? He said, yeah, when he was little, he used to like the tomahawk chop. And I said, oh my God, that's it? He goes, yeah. He goes, that's what it was. Like, damn.
Hey, go. You can go do it at Dodger Stadium, bro. Go to the tomahawk chop.
You're gonna get some thrown at you, bro. Now, come on.
I know.
Sit
but
for video on that.
So to me, people that do that are just they're trying to be different. Because the Dodgers have given you everything you want. They've been winners every decade. So it's not like they haven't won in forever. You know what I mean? They won in the 80s. Yeah, the 90s are rough. Now we're winning the 2000s or 2020s, whatever. But it's like they've won. Yeah. There's some franchise like they're in the World Series right now, and it was the Blue Jays against the Mariners. And the Blue Jays, I think they haven't been in like 20 some years. And the Seattle Mariners have never been to the World Series.
Yeah.
Never once. So imagine that's your team. And the Seattle Mariners have been around for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's your team, and they've never been to the World Series once. I mean, we give you World Series like they're going out of style. You know what I mean?
They said this is the 5th out of the last 9 years on that.
What more do you want as a fan, bro?
And then
what more can we deliver?
2 of the ones we lost, they cheated. The Red Sox and the Astros cheated.
Yeah, and the Astros. Yeah.
But what do you?
Yeah, if you're in LA, you have no excuse, bro. Jump on board, and nobody's gonna say anything. No one's gonna say anything if you jump on board late. Just get on board, bro.
Why?
Or why ask why?
In the comments, please tell me why.
Yeah, if you're brave enough,
dude. I don't care.
If you're brave enough to claim a different team, tell us why. You owe us that. You owe us that. At a minimum, you owe us that. Now I'm getting pissed off.
Yeah, now I'm getting heated. No, I'm not horny anymore. I want to fight.
I'm not horny. Desiree's not getting it.
Yeah, you're done.
Cancel our plans for tonight. You ain't getting it.
You're done. Go to sleep.
Which moment do you feel defines the Dodgers most? Here's a couple of examples.
Wow.
Or you can do your own. Jackie Robinson breaking barriers. Becoming the first black. Kirk Gibson home run walk off against the mighty A's.
Mm-hmm.
Or Fernando Mania, which
Fernando Mania was a movement, bro. It wasn't a single event. So go ahead. Go
So
ahead, go
those are the
ahead.
three. Those are the three,
I
unless
would
you
I
got
would say
something
that one.
else.
No, I would say that one.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
us, being Mexican. That like, what the who's
Mhm.
it? And that fool was a little fat dude. He looked like
He
my
looked he
dad.
looked like an uncle, dog. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like how
Yeah,
is
he
that
looked like an
fat
uncle for sure.
guy dominating all these, buff ass dudes and all these big ass white dudes and like this little fat Mexican who can't even speak English, who's short, stout, and this fool's over here dominating. You know what I mean?
Stout.
Like
That's a good word. Stout. Hey,
I stout, bro. Yeah,
let me ask you this. Have you seen
yeah.
his 30 for 30 on ESPN?
Oh, seen it, bro. Fuck, I lived it, bro. I've
Bro,
reenacted it. I
God.
love it. Bro, I went in the backyard and started pitching left-handed.
Get the shovel out. I'm gonna make a mound.
30 for 30 is the best thing ever. I want a 30 for 30 on me.
Bro, it's gonna happen. 30 for 30 pack. No, yeah, I think yeah, it has to be that one. I
Yeah.
mean, Jackie Robinson, yeah, for sure. I mean,
Especially for us.
maybe I don't relate to Jackie Robinson. The meaning isn't like prolific for me. I get
Right.
that, but also this is a gentleman hour, dog. Anybody else's
Yeah.
hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's that.
I relate a little bit of Jackie because
You're a dart boy.
I got some parts on me that
Oh,
people think, a little darker the berry, sweeter the
okay.
juice. But no, yours was the right answer.
The browner is a berry. Remember?
Fernando Valenzuela. So I'm gonna give you this for that
Yeah.
correct answer. The heck?
Ta-da. Charge!
Charged. How pumped up that old ass saying, but how pumped up does that in the
That's
stadium?
another good thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Charged.
You know what? That's
the
one,
wave.
That's one thing with baseball is that there's so much stuff that's like from back in the day.
Yeah,
like
it's just ingrained.
The wave.
Right.
Charge.
Right.
Da-da, da-da, charge.
Here's
Easy
Desiree.
money.
Uncle Louie got me all horny because he was talking about Dodgers. And so I was going to come in and give it to you. I was only going to wear a hat and take all my other clothes off and just walk in the room. But Louis, no, he pissed me off and started talking about other stuff, and it killed it. It killed it. No, I gotta stay.
Hey,
stay.
whoa.
We're only like 10 minutes in. Okay. What were we talking about? Greatest moment? Yeah, I agree. I mean, Jackie Robinson, you're right. He broke
barriers. No, that's
he broke
respectable, for
barrier.
sure.
I mean, that's respectable.
Honorable,
That's
for
crazy.
sure.
Gibson, that home run, yeah, in the spot. That's but look at Freeman also has done that. So it's like,
Bro,
you're right. Fernando Mania was different.
I have a story about the Freddie Freeman home run.
Hey, go for it. Hit it. I'm gonna fill my drink up.
So one of my biggest memories, obviously, is 1988, the Gibby home run. I was at my sister Miguel, Tara Miguel, her in-laws, they did home run with barbecue or something, whatever. And I remember seeing the little watching it. And for Freddie Freeman last year, Nick and I have a tradition where we watch most of the Marvel movies when they come out, right?
Yeah, same.
So we I think it was Venom, the new Venom movie, the last Venom movie. As soon as the tickets were available, I bought them, boom, for the first Friday, opening night, whatever, and it was that game, and we left.
You guys didn't watch the game?
We did not watch it, bro. We left because we had tickets for I think it was an 8 o'clock showing or something like that, bro. 7:30, something like that.
This don't mean nothing if you don't even watch the games.
And tell me why we left and we're driving. As we're pulling into the theater, my phone's just blowing up. Oh my God, oh my effing God. God damn, oh, I can't believe it. Epic, oh, epic.
Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime, bro. And I parked and I got my phone out. What did we miss? So yeah. I've seen plenty of YouTube videos.
Highlight.
Shout out John Boy. Like, come on, dude. Like,
well, you remember the Kirk Gibson home run because they were down. It was a ninth inning. Eckersley was like untouchable,
Yeah.
Nobody was on. People were walking out. They showed people walking out of the stadium, and then they had an aerial view of people are walking their cars, and then all of a sudden you hear the explosion, and people are like trying to run back in
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
actually missed it. Imagine that. You missed that one. Oh, I mean, actually, the Kirk Gibson one's pretty bad. But imagine you're at the game. I mean, the Freddie Freeman one. But imagine you're actually at the game and you walked out, and then that happens, and you were there, but you left. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
I will say this. I will say this.
Yeah.
Now I'm able to tell that story, and it just pisses so many people off. I've never gotten that. I've never gotten a funny reaction to that story.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
Why does this light keep going out? Okay. Did the Dodgers, or are the Dodgers building a dynasty, or do they just buy one?
Oh, come on, dog.
Well, a lot of people get mad. A lot of people get mad that they have all that deferred money, but isn't that just being smarter than everybody else?
They get mad. They get mad because their team doesn't want to spend money.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Bro, you gonna tell me the Milwaukee Brewers aren't making money?
Yeah.
Everybody's
making their money. Owners just aren't. Their owners just aren't.
They don't want to spread the wealth.
This owner, I think, is so rich, he just doesn't give a shit. So he doesn't care about. For the Dodgers making money, he wants to win. And they said even like Shohei Ohtani, who they paid, they did some kind of study, and the value they've already received in return from like jerseys and attendance has already paid for his salary. That's how much, that's how much it was worth it. So it's like you got to spend the right way though, because look at the Mets. They spent Juan Soto and they didn't even make the playoffs. Bro,
the Mets. Speaking of the Mets, they got Bobby Bonilla, who's still cashing a check from
that's crazy, right? He deferred it, so it's $1 million a year.
Yeah, on like July 1st or something.
On like July 1st, but he's already got more than the original contract was because of like inflate whatever. They wanted to spread it out instead of just the contract was only for like $20 million or something, but he somehow has gotten it, so he's going to get $1 million like 25 for like the next 50 years.
And he's like tripled it.
Yeah,
if they cut you a check on July 1st for $1 million, gladly, bro.
Yeah, gladly.
100%. Yeah, but come on, the teams aren't scared. Money don't make money, bro. That's what they have.
Damn, that's the uncle I'm talking about. Scared money don't make no money. I'm gonna go throw a bet on tonight, bro. I'm gonna bet on the games or something tonight. Watch, I'm gonna be all sad when I lose all my money.
Parlay,
all right. Parlays are dead money, bro. All right, if you drive right now past Dodger Stadium, or I'm sure you do, like same, we all drive past, what memory hits you first? Is it family, heartbreak, or hangovers?
I'm going to say family. Yeah.
Same.
I think it's always family.
Yeah. And that's one good thing about the Dodgers too, and going to games is that people that complain, oh, it's long, and like you go to a Laker game, you don't have really time to talk, and because it's like it's so fast, it's moving. Football, same thing. You have to be paying attention. Baseball, oh, okay, they're up to bat. I don't care who the 6, 7, 8 hitter is. You start talking to whoever. We would go with me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. My mom and sister would be talking about what they didn't ever even watch a game, but me and my dad would be BSing. But that's a time where you can kind of like, hey, da-da-da-da.
Which is good.
Then all of a sudden, which is good. Yeah. It's a family bond, and I'll never forget those. I'll never forget those memories.
Bro, and talk to your pops.
Okay, see, you're speaking my language.
Bro, come on.
What else? Like the Dodger dog. I used to like what is it? It was like a chocolate ice cream, like a malt ice cream, and they didn't even give you a spoon.
With the wooden stick. With the wooden stick.
A wooden stick, bro. But I went to work with that stick, bro. I honestly, I would take that stick home and I would use that for like my soup, my lunch, like my what is it? My cereal. I use that little wood. Shit went everywhere, but I love that little wooden spoon,
bro. I loved it because it was a Dodger wooden stick.
But how are you going to eat with a flat stick?
For a frozen malt, bro.
Yeah, bro. How good was those? That's like OG. Now you go and it's like I don't even know. They got all kinds of weird food and great pizza and all.
It's crazy because like I remember back in the day, right? Like I would get a little pizza, and then I think everything changed after McCourt because I think the McCourt years it became like a Brooklyn pizza. And I was like, what the hell, this year? I think it used to be Pizza Hut. I think.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, no, I think it was because I would get
that
a little
was
Pizza
fire,
Hut.
bro.
Yeah,
The little
that
4
was fire.
slices.
Yeah. 4 slices. Oh man,
Yeah,
4 slices will
that's
get you
fire.
home, bro.
That's
Four
fire,
slices
dog.
of 4 slices of heaven. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dog.
I used to love that shit. Yeah.
Goddamn Dodger
Hey,
Stadium, bro.
and nothing fills your mouth more than a Dodger dog. A good old. Well, that was
Hey,
like
but
16 inches, bro.
I think they have a bigger one though now.
No, they do it, and it's pure. It's
if you pay them enough,
pure.
they'll slap you with it.
Yeah. Put it right on my chin or what? You're getting me horny, bro. All right, let's go. Move on. Come on, man. Come on. Oh shit, this is it. Last one. All right. That's a quick episode. All right. Can you list your top 5 Dodgers all time? It doesn't have to be the best player. Don't.
Last
Just
time I
who's
told
your
you, got all
favorite?
mad. I don't like that guy.
Oh, we did it. We did this already.
We've done it once, and you got all mad because I picked Max Muncy. Max Muncy was like,
hey, but he's been clutch. He's been clutch.
Now he's been clutch.
His defense and it, bro. And I'm not gonna lie. I was the first one to say a couple years ago, hey, they need to get rid of Muncy. That boy's been performing.
Yeah, he was.
Remember
the time when he was like batting 135, couldn't hit the ground.
Yeah, because he looks old and fat too. It's like, but he's come through.
But he's built like me, dog.
Then remind me again. What's your top 5?
So you know what? I'm gonna give you a new top 5. Top 5.
Okay, now we're talking, brother. Now we're talking.
Number 5. I'm gonna say Raul Mondesi. Mondesi was cool. He's a beast.
Bro,
what? That's your number 5.
Hold on. Raul Mondesi. He had a gun, bro. He had a gun.
He was a beast. Beast. Andre Ethier was cool. I'll give him number 4.
All the chicks had a crush on him.
Yeah, bro. Lauren loves that fool. I used to hate that fool because of that. Like, no.
Yeah, I thought you weren't jealous.
I'm not. I'm just a hater.
Okay.
number 3 is you know what? My list kind of sucks because like I'm not big on stats. I'm more of like, oh, were they a pleasant person or were they
yeah. No, that's what I'm talking about. Because my mom's favorite player was Steve Sachs because I think she thought he was hot.
Bro,
like, he's so hot.
I'm gonna tell you this. Shout out my sister Rosie. My sister Rosie loves Steve Sachs, bro. Love that fool.
What was it about that fool? He was a little dude, but all the chicks he drove all the chicks crazy.
Well, I don't know. I have no idea. So whatever.
All right. Okay.
So all right. So I go. Wait. What did I do?
Mondesi, Andre Ethier. So far, this is the worst list of all time. But keep it going. Keep it going.
Mondesi, Ethier. Let me go Max Muncy. I'm gonna go Gibby. You're gonna boo Gibby, dog?
No. You're too fast, bro. You gotta do dramatic pauses.
And okay. I'm gonna tell you now, bro. Freddie Freeman is a god in my eyes, bro.
Yeah.
He is a freaking. Hey. I hated him when he was on the Braves, but after last year, he just became this god, and he can do no wrong. His wife is beautiful, and they're friendly, and they're oh my god, they're I don't know how they can do anything wrong, bro.
Yeah, they were sent down from above,
from Dodger heaven, bro. Cause
Dodger heaven, yeah.
You know what? It's funny because you know how I miss his Grand Slam. So for like 3 or 4 weeks, I watched the John Boy recap of that inning of that game. And the other day, Nick asked me, he goes, "Hey, Dad, if that would have been you, how would you have reacted?" I said, "Son, I don't know, because I just hope that in all my life, I would be as cool as that fool, because he just held the bat up like."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, yeah." Oh, and then to the cherry on top, he ran to his dad after, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, exactly. His dad, and wasn't his dad crying?
Yeah, and then there's a backstory with his mom and cancer.
All right, hey.
Anyway, what's your top?
Take a pause. I gotta go pee so bad. I was gonna try to hold out,
go for it.
But it's hurting. Okay, be back in 1 minute.
Oh, I forgot
Damn.
Mookie
All
Betts
right.
on my top five, dog. Fuck.
Thank you. I was about to say. So my top five, which I guess we already gave. I don't remember giving it, but my top five Dodgers always starts with Fernando.
Oh, I
One.
forgot about that guy. And Oral
Forgot
Hershiser.
about
I didn't get
Oral
any pitchers
Hershiser.
in my top five. I suck.
Oral Hershiser is probably my number two. Uh, I'm not gonna throw Kirk Gibson in because it was really just that 1 year, but
Hey,
that's an
come on,
awesome
dog.
year.
He was
Yeah, but now
grinding.
there's just so many more guys. And now, okay, so those are my top two pitchers. I have a whole bunch of like 80s dudes that I loved and even 2000s too. But you know what? Now I jump right to current and I'm going to fill those three spots. I'm going to fill them deep. Hey, you know me, bro. I go
Wow.
deep. Okay.
Especially on
I'm
those three
hitting.
spots.
Yeah. I'm hitting deep. So I'm going to go Mookie,
Nice.
Shohei. How do you not,
Oh, I
bro? This
forgot about that
fool,
guy. Yeah.
that fool just hit it out of the whole stadium.
Hey, remind me to tell you something after you're done with your top five. Go ahead.
Okay. So that's two Mookie. Oh, Mookie, Freddie, and Shohei.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say Max Muncy. I was about to go over there and whoop your ass.
Hey, he has definitely played good. I'll
Bro.
give it to him that the defensive play, that throw out or whatever. But yeah, give me your little story. Oh shit, I'm getting the burps, bro. I'm getting buzzed.
So on
Okay.
was it the quickie? You
Which
mean the
one?
quickie or the last one? The reflective one? I called
Yeah.
out Shohei Ohtani. I said so
What?
I said he was cold as shit. And I think he tuned in because come on, bro. 3 home runs?
Hey, he had the best game they say that's ever.
Ever.
That's the
Ever.
best game ever.
Period.
That a single
Period.
game ever. Period. Right.
Yeah,
Period.
there was none
Period.
there was none before him and there will be none after him. And I think it was because
How?
of us.
Yeah.
Gentlemen out.
No, because of you and your sushi talk. And I thought it was offensive, but apparently it probably maybe
Apparently
pissed him off
it
a
lit
little and
a
pumped him
fire
up.
under him.
It lit a fire. But you
Shout
know
out
what's
Shohei
crazy is
Ohtani.
that I feel like because his personality is so chill and he doesn't speak English, that he honestly doesn't get the recognition. He's kind of like under the radar, but we are witnessing, and I'm not going to even argue with you. I'm telling you, we are witnessing the greatest baseball player of all time on
In
our team.
present time, bro.
Of all
In
time, bro.
present time.
No, of all time.
No, but I'm
wait,
saying
wait.
you're witnessing it in
Oh, right.
present time.
In present time, right?
Like
Yeah.
soak it in.
So they say, oh yeah, well, Babe Ruth. I wasn't alive during
Yeah,
World War
Babe
One
Ruth,
or two
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, Babe
Come on,
Ruth.
dog.
That was fatter than me, and he was
And then
drinking beer and like, come on. And
And
there
then
wasn't
all
even there wasn't even blacks allowed to play.
All the other players weren't even to his caliber, dog. There were no Dominicans playing with Babe Ruth.
Bro, they were like they worked in like grocery stores and they were shoe salesmen. Like the guys he was playing with had other jobs during the off season. Come on, man. You can't compare that to now. All right. Let's move.
Shout out
Let's
Babe
move. Let's move. Shout out Baby Ruth. Oh no,
Hey,
that's it. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, he made a good cameo in the Fallout, bro. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna give you. You have a little outro comment you want to leave? Maybe the effect they've had on you. I remember one of the coolest things I saw was your dad had a Dodgers party, and everybody in the picture was decked out in Dodgers. I was like, oh, that's dope, bro. I like that.
That was you know what? That was right before COVID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in 2019, and we just invited, we invited his kids and his grandkids, and we told them it was a Dodger party, and everybody showed up. It was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
Yeah. No, I just want to say, let's get this. Hopefully, we get 4 more wins, and yeah, man, don't count your eggs before they're hatched. I'm a Dodgers fan. I know heartbreak. I know sadness. I know triumph. I know cheering, and I know I've missed Freddie Freeman's slam, but man, I'll be here for the rest of it.
Same. For some reason, the baseball playoffs hits harder. Like basketball, yeah, I love playoffs. It doesn't give me that intense football. It doesn't give me that intense like baseball playoffs. I guess I don't know why, because it's slower. It's just there's bigger moments. But
I think I know why.
in 20, I don't know if it was when they won in 2020 or 2024. Like the year before, I think when they lost to the Astros, we were watching it, and it was me, my daughters, my son. I don't think Desiree was even living here at that time, and they lost. And I just stood up and I just yelled like something like "fuck," and I had a pillow in my hand. I just threw the pillow against the wall, and the girls and Tail were just like
What's going
scared,
on?
and I'm just like, no, no, no. I'm just like, you guys are just like, I just can't believe
Oh,
again we're gonna, And then when they won it, I don't know if it was 2022 or last year. I'm thinking it was 2020 because my daughters were also here, and they won, and I just started crying. And they're like, "Why are you crying?" I'm just like, "I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm
I
crying."
don't know,
It
but
was
I
just such
know
an
you're there.
emotional, yeah. It was so emotional. I was so invested. I just been waiting for a championship since '88. You know what I mean? The last time they won a championship was a kid. I've
Yeah.
had to wait all the way till I'm a grown adult
Yep.
with kids to get another
And
one. So
and then
it just hit me, bro. It just hit me.
and not only that, bro, but like they went to the World Series twice and lost.
Yeah, yeah, and
And
lost.
it was like how do you lose your staff and you have
Exactly.
it feels like every year is our year,
Right,
right?
right, right. That was a beat.
And it's
Okay,
like
well,
oh,
next year, and then
and then they go to the playoffs and it's like oh damn they lost or
yeah,
they won and
yeah,
they lost and they won.
yeah, yep.
But you
So it
know
was
what
all that
I
heartbreak and built up tension.
yeah I think the reason why it's so intense is because like in basketball it's very back and forth. But in
Right,
baseball,
right, right, right,
you have a last chance,
right, right,
right?
right. You always
If
have that
yeah,
last at bat. You
yeah,
always have that. Exactly,
if you're the
exactly.
home
You just
team,
nailed it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
If
you
you're the
just
home
nailed it
team,
because you're right.
you
In
have
basketball, you're
the bottom of the ninth.
in basketball. You're down by 12 with a minute left. You're
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
come back.
that's it. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
over. Baseball, you can be down 3. You can be down 4, and
And
you
it's been
technically
done,
aren't. And I've
and it's
seen it.
been
I've
done, bro. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly, exactly. So it's just a
yeah.
different, whole different vibe. It's a whole different animal. Baseball, and maybe because that's like what I was best at. I played baseball. Like I used to feel the nerves of going up and thinking like I'm letting everyone down. You know what I mean? It's like it's a very emotional game,
Yeah.
and I, bro, but I'm here for it. But watch next
Like,
week. I'm gonna be on pins and needles, and if we don't win it, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna think we
I
jinxed it. I'm gonna think we jinxed it.
no, we didn't. I do always feel bad for the last out, especially on the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
strikeout. So when they're caught looking,
Oh
like,
yeah,
dude, why didn't you
yeah,
swing at that? I would have at least
yeah,
swung. Like, fuck you,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, why not? Well, I
Yeah.
felt bad for who was
Verdugo.
it? The Brewers.
Verdugo,
Was
fool.
that the
Oh,
pitcher?
no, no, no. I was
No,
talking
the
about
pitcher
Verdugo with the Yankees.
Oh no, no,
Oh,
no. I was thinking,
when he threw it home.
and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, yeah. But then when I saw it, like in his head and in Milwaukee's the fan, he lost him the game. I mean, he kind of did.
Yeah.
You
No, he
know,
did. I
he
mean,
did.
everybody
Like
pointed
that.
out the catcher was like
Yeah,
the road first,
go to first, and he just
and he
got
went home.
nervous and whatever, whatever.
Oh,
So it's like,
but
but
okay,
that kind
but
of
how
stuff.
would you react in that situation?
Oh, I would cry. I would
Yeah,
cry.
no,
I
no,
would
no. I'm
probably.
saying, when you
I would
field
probably.
the ball,
Oh, oh, oh.
right?
So
You're
I
trying to
think
do
he
what you
was
think is best.
right. So as soon as he dropped it, he got nervous,
Yeah,
and then as soon as he dropped it in his head, he probably thought, "Why? There's no way I'm going to get the guy at first." Even though if he just would have looked up, he would have saw, "Oh, I can still get him." And I think
yeah,
he saw the runner coming and just like, "Oh, I can get him," and just real quick and threw it. Even though the runner at first wasn't even halfway down the line, you had him easily. It was just,
yeah.
hey, that's human nature. But I felt bad
That's
for him.
human nature, dog.
I hate to see the losing team cry. And it's like whatever. I don't know those guys, but it's like it still hits me like fuck, bro. Like they've been living their whole life for this. And look at the Dodgers. They won in '88. You would
Yep,
have thought, okay, they're gonna win again in the '90s. They're gonna win They didn't win again until the 2020. So it doesn't come
mhm.
around that often. And we're a big market team. When will Milwaukee be back? I don't know. I don't know. So
Next year
I don't know, man. Baseball, yeah,
and still
baseball,
lose.
baseball hits different. I get emotional. I'm telling you that one time I just started crying. It was joys of tear. It was tears
Yeah,
of joy. But my kids were just like looking at me like, "What are we?" I think that might have been the first time they saw me cry out loud, and they were just like, What, Dad? I'm
What's
like,
going
no,
on?
it's just, I don't know what it is, but this is good. This is joy. This is one of the happiest moments of my life. And so then they were like, okay. And now to this
Oh,
day, but that brought us together because now, like, to this day, they love, like, during the regular season, it's hard for me to get the kids to watch, but the playoffs, oh, they're like, my son, who is he doesn't give a shit about sports, and he watches, like, he's like, hey, you ready? Friday, Saturday. I'm like, I'm gonna
it's
be
crunch
gone.
time, bro.
I'm gonna be gone. Yeah. Well, I'm going up north. Remember, I said I'm going to visit my
Oh,
daughters, so I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna find a place to watch it up there, but I'm like, I'm gonna be gone. Taylor, you
in
gonna watch? He's like,
Frisco,
oh yeah. He's
dog?
like, yeah. No, in Chico,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
in
that's
Chico.
doable.
So
Frisco, I'm like, they'll
yeah,
probably be watching
no,
something else.
yeah, no, fuck them.
Nightline.
No,
Nightline.
in Chico, you don't see any, like, yeah, Dateline.
Yeah.
But he'll be watching that game. I guarantee. I'm like, you what? He's like, yeah, I just watch it on my phone. I'm like, oh, that's correct. I'm like, hey, but cool. He's like, did you see the game?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, stop. Come on. So I'm glad that I was able to pass that on to him. I was
Yeah.
able to pass that on to my daughters. I'm like how you were saying, it's a family thing, like,
Yep.
you were
Whether
raised
you
Dodger
like it
Blue.
or
I
not,
was,
bro, in this house, you're a Dodger fan.
yeah, yep.
The
Thank
five of
you.
us are
Okay.
Dodger fans, and
And that's it. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts unless you want to get kicked out of this house. You hear that,
and
Cass?
and if you want to
You hear that, Cass? You got to be a Dodger fan or your time is up. All right. Hey, from Jackie to Fernando to Mookie to Shohei, the names always change, but the blue, can you see
never
it?
does.
The blue stays royal, bro, royal for Kings. Respect the legacy. Dodger blue runs deep, and so does the City of Angels. If you have lasted this long, please
Like and subscribe.
That's yours, bro. That's your cue. That's your thing. All right, like and
Come on,
subscribe, and stay locked in. You've
locked
just
in,
been
bro.
through the gentleman's hour. All right, brother. I'm gonna stop it.
Peace.
I don't need to tell you to not hang up, right? You know
Come on,
you know
dog. Come on.
you know the drill. You're a
It
seasoned
ain't my
vet,
first
bro.
rodeo.